Empires fell, families didn't. This is one of history's most overlooked secrets. Let's start with Alexander the Great. When he died, his massive empire shattered. But the power didn't just vanish. His general Ptolemy didn't try to rule Egypt as a Greek conqueror. Instead, he became a pharaoh. For the next 300 years, a Greek bloodline wore the crowns of ancient Egypt, blending two civilizations to stay on top. Now, let's talk about Rome's origin story. Roman elites didn't just see themselves as Italians. They claimed they were descendants of Aeneas, a hero who escaped the legendary fallen city of Troy. This epic myth wasn't just a cool story. It gave Rome a claim to a legacy older and more prestigious than even the Greeks. It was a masterclass in branding, connecting them to a glorious, ancient past. But Rome's borrowing didn't stop there. Long before the Republic, Rome was a kingdom, and its first kings weren't even Latin, they were Etruscan. Many of Rome's most iconic symbols of power, like the toga, the ceremonial fasces, and many religious rituals, were all inherited directly from their Etruscan neighbors. Rome didn't invent its symbols of authority. It adopted them from a pre-existing power structure. This pattern isn't unique to the Mediterranean. Look at the vast Persian empires. Dynasties came and went: Achaemenids, Parthians, Sasanians, but the real power often stayed within a small circle of elite noble families. Kings changed, but these powerful bloodlines remained close to the throne, adapting to each new ruler and ensuring their influence survived across generations. And what was their most powerful weapon? Marriage. Royal marriages were the ultimate political tool, weaving a web of alliances across empires. Macedonian princesses married Persian nobles, Egyptian royals tied their families to Syrian dynasties. These unions weren't about love, they were about securing territory, consolidating power, and merging elite bloodlines into an untouchable ruling class. So, here's the pattern we see repeated across history. Borders collapse, empires crumble, and flags change. But power, real lasting power, follows the family, not the state. Here's the shocking truth. Most ancient empires weren't built from scratch. They were run by recycled elites, the same powerful families adapting and rebranding themselves to fit the new world order. History might change the names on the maps, and power might seem to change hands, but it rarely changes blood. The game is long, and the players often stay the same. Thanks for watching.